Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Labora Lee. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me make sure everything is sound checked and perfect. Um, I hear that, but hold on. Let me see. All right. So everything is working on my end. Let me know if it's working on your end. But what it do? It is me, your girl Labor Lee, and you have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast. Period. Listen. So it's been a while since I have done a Wet and Wired Wednesday. Um, a lot of things going on in life, and so you gotta adjust. But I'm gonna get to her in a minute because I don't even know where to begin or to start with the story. But today is Wet and Wired Wednesday. Wet and Wired. We are wet and we are wired. And I got some things to say this particular Wet and Wired Wednesday. This is the first Wet and Wired Wednesday in a while. So, it is what it is. First things first. Let me make sure everything is everything. Yeah, we good. The phone line is open 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828. You can call in, you can text, you can drop a comment. You can ask me to drop the link and I will. Period. I will. But please believe when I drop that link, you better be on your best behavior because I'm gonna read you for filth if you don't. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Listen, we are on a journey to talk to everyone, but make sure you do that. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay. This evening, I didn't know where I was going to go with. Well, I did know where I was going to go. I'm going a lot of places, but this particular story struck me hard and heavy. So I'm wet and I'm wired, and I feel some kind of way about this. So we're gonna listen to what Shorty had to say first, and then we're gonna talk about it. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me bring in the sound real quick because I got a lot to say about what she said. So it's probably gonna be running for a second while I get everything adjusted. But what she had to say, you can read the caption though about what she had to say. But I want you to hear the audio because in my mind, I just want you to hear the audio first. Hold on. I'm trying to get to it. This is the whole thing about the whole Mac experience. It just be weird sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna bring the audio in now. Give me a second. Okay.
The biological
Oh yeah,
father.
right.
But how often does that happen? That's very rare. And even so, children deserve both of their biological parents, which is why it's imperative for both men and women, but mainly women, because there's more women out here with children out of wedlock than men. Pick the right person the first time.
So now, what if that doesn't happen?
I don't know what to tell.
So you're saying that every man that takes care, you said that a man that takes care of another man's child is weak. That's what you said. Can you please explain why?
That's not your child, that's not your responsibility. Your intentions may be in the right place, but it's not, you're not going to benefit from it. It is very rare. I know y'all love to use Shaq as an example.
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal, I think he wasn't raised with a biological father.
Oh yeah, right.
But how often does that
And
happen?
LeBron.
That's very rare. And even so, children deserve both of their biological parents, which is why it's imperative for both men and women, but mainly women, because there's more women out here with children out of wedlock than men. Pick the right person the first time.
So now, what if that doesn't happen?
I don't know what to tell you. Focus.
Okay, something. Hold on, I want to make sure. Can you hear me? Because I need to know that you can hear me. Because I muted her. It wasn't much to mute after that point. So, what bothers me about some of what she said, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, some of what she said, I agree with, right? You know, and ladies, and see, this is why this was a touchy one for me to touch on. Because, all right, let me just start by saying, now that I'm a single woman, I don't want no man that's not ready to be a part of the kingdom. And what I mean is, like, me and my daughter are a package deal. We come hand in fucking hand. That's my other gun. If you're not going to treat her right, then no, I don't want you to be a part of her life, right? If you're not going to treat her like the princess, the fuck that she is, no, I don't want you to be a part of her life. You don't belong there. No, I don't want you to play stepdaddy. There's only one man that she saw as that in her life, and he not here right now. So I kind of agree with what she's saying, but here's the thing. So by happenstance, ladies, this is directly towards you. By happenstance, you meet a man, he has kids. So do those rules apply in the same situation? She said that basically that men are wasting their time if they play second papa, if they play stepfather. Let me see if I can bring this up a little bit, because I don't want to represent what she said. You feel me? And I'm gonna bring the audio back in a minute. Matter of fact, before I bring the audio back, let me do this. Everything that we are talking about tonight is educational purposes. We just having a conversation about what she said. Hold on. I'm not done saying what I gotta say. I don't wanna misrepresent what I'm saying. So the woman says a man that takes care of another man's child is weak. Let's start with that. Why is he weak? In my opinion, he's strong. It takes a lot for a man to step up and do the job that another man is not willing to do. That doesn't make him weak. That makes him strong, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I raised a daughter, and yes, I raised her by myself, and I'm very proud of what I've done with her thus far. But it's some things that she needs to know in life. And if the man that is supposed to be responsible for her is not being responsible, let me bring myself back up. If the man that is supposed to be responsible for her is not being responsible for her, and then the man that I choose, because you don't always get it right the first time. She said, choose right the first time. In my opinion, she doesn't have a child. She's not a mother. She's never given birth. You feel me? She's never... Let's listen again. Because... let's just hear what she had to say again. I don't want to misrepresent her. You feel me? I don't want to misrepresent what she said. Hold on. We're going to listen to this one more time. Just so I can make sure I'm clear.
I know y'all love to use Shaq. as an example.
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal, I think he wasn't raised with a biological
Oh
family.
yeah, right.
But how often does that
And
happen?
LeBron.
That's very rare. And even so, children deserve both of their biological parents, which is why it's imperative for both men and women, but mainly women, because there's more women out here with children out of wedlock than men. Pick the right person the first time.
So now, what if that doesn't happen?
I don't know what to tell you. Focus
No.
on yourself.
No. Because you can't say. So you're saying that every man that takes care. You said that a man that takes care of another man's child is weak. That's what you said. Can you please explain why?
That's not your child. That's not your responsibility. Your intention.
Okay, so no, it's not his responsibility, and that should never be. I'm not one of them type of females. Hold on, let me take her off the screen for a second. I'm not one of them type. My child, like I am a firm believer in stop leaving your kids with people who are not their parents or not their direct family. See, in my situation, usually if I go out, I leave her with people that I know are very responsible for her. That is my direct, immediate family, my mother and my sister. And like I work around their schedules because they busy ladies. And my father. Them three, I trust and I honestly believe that she's safe. You feel me? It's beyond me. It's beyond them. It's about her. So no, do I expect the man to step up? This is why I'm like at a crossroads with what this young lady said. You feel me? And I skipped a lot of things that I was supposed to do tonight, but we're gonna speak on it. I'm at a crossroads because I kind of agree with her on one happenstance, but I don't agree with her all the way. All right, so I would never leave my daughter with anybody that's not immediate. I would never, right? But at the same time, if I fall in love, which falling in love for me is very, very hard. It was very hard before I fell in love, but it's very extra hard now that I fell in love, had my heart broken, and have to move another way, right? So I'm just not leaving my kid with any fucking body. I'm not. I wouldn't. I would never. But when it comes to a dude, me falling in love with a dude, it's a couple of things in this situation. One is that we are a package motherfucking deal. We are a package deal. If you don't treat my child right, there's no me and you. You are out of here. I swear to beans. You are out of here. You are not staying here because that is my princess. I treat her like a princess, and so the fuck are you. And if you have kids, then they should be treated like, whether a boys or girls. If there's a boy, then he should be treated like a prince, and she should be treated like a princess. That's just how I feel. Like I even come into my situations like I'm not gonna mistreat anybody's child. They, you know what I mean? Like, because the only way that they understand who they are is if you bring them into the situation immediately feeling like who the fuck they're supposed to be feeling like, which is royalty, in my opinion. So when it comes to the situation of step daddies, she said a man is weak if he come in and he tries to let me just, because I don't want to miss again, I do not want to misrepresent what she just said. You feel me? Well, what she said, not just said, because this is a clip from earlier, but I don't want to come in and put words in her mouth. So if a man, it says a man that takes care of another man's child is weak. Okay. I just wanted to make sure what I was saying was correct. Bitch, if I'm dealing with a man and he don't come into that situation feeling like this is what it is, you know what I mean? This is who I'm rocking with. This is wifey. This is what it is. And I want her to be good. The only way I could be good is if mine is good. So I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna need you to shut up for 2 seconds. Like, you don't know. And obviously, I say this again, this girl does not have a kid, a child. She's not a mother. She doesn't understand the whole situation of motherhood. I'm telling you, I pushed my kid out, no drugs, no epidural, breastfeeding, all of that. You feel me? If you come into this situation, you know one thing is for sure. That's my other gun. And if she doesn't feel comfortable, I don't feel comfortable. And this is a done deal. And this is what it is. And I'm okay with being alone. I don't have no problems with being single. I'm single right now. You feel me? I'm figuring it out. But I have no problems with being alone. I sit alone a lot, and that's my most peaceful, amazing time. You feel me? I'm not in a situation where I need somebody. It's more of a do I want you situation. And I'm not going to speak of my personal business right now, but that's what it boils down to. So if you come into this situation and you not ready for, like, if you really come into this situation, if you really want something solid, and it's not a family union situation, if we not taking care, because I don't want you to think you coming into this situation taking care of me and mine. We good regardless, but if this is not a we situation, this is not a us situation. I think that's the best way I could put it. So if a man comes in and he steps up where maybe her father might be lacking, so be it. But I'm never going to say a man is weak because he came into the situation knowing what the situation is and stepped up. Bitch, you out of your fucking mind. I tried not to call her out her name, but she just made me angry. I don't like what she said. And get it right the first time. How the fuck do you know that you're getting it right the first fucking time? How? I want you to explain this shit to me. I got she saying, you know, when it boiled down to choosing who you having children with. Bitch, people play games all the fucking time. People will put up one facade and be a whole nother person. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. You don't know what you're getting. How could you possibly know what the fuck you're getting? You could get a person and you can think that you got a certain person, and I swear to God, they will flip the script on you really, really quick. Or really, really in a long happenstance. You could be with a person for a year, get pregnant, and the person that you met when you got pregnant, before you got pregnant, could be a whole nother person. You could be with a person for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and still not know who the fuck that person is. I swear to beans. So get it right the first time. That's kind of unfair to ask of people. Get it right the first time. Like, I don't want to, again, I'm not saying this because I'm saying it. I'm saying it because this is what she said, and I just want a real honest opinion on it. I don't want to say anything that's misrepresenting this young lady. So listen.
May be in the right place, but it's not, you're not going to benefit from it. It is very rare. I know y'all love to use Shaq as an example.
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal, I think he wasn't raised with a biological father.
Oh yeah, right.
But how often does that
And
happen?
LeBron.
That's very rare. And even so, children deserve both of their biological parents, which is why it's imperative for both men and women, but mainly women, because there's more women out here with children out of wedlock than men. Pick the right person the first time.
So now, what if that doesn't happen?
I don't know what to tell you.
No. Because you can't say. So you're saying that every man that takes care. You said that a man that takes care of another man's child is weak. That's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please explain why?
That's not your child. That's not your responsibility. Your intentions may be in the right place, but it's not, you're not going to benefit from it. It is very rare. I know y'all love to use Shaq as an example.
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal, I think he wasn't raised with.
I'm gonna tell her for a second on the audio. Hold on. I can't even hear right now. So I do agree with her on the one tip where every child deserves their biological parents, but every situation is different. You don't know what the circumstances are going to be. I am truly a single mother. Like, I hate when bitches say I'm a single mother and they really not. If the father is active in the child's life, if the father is there and doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing as a father, you are not a fucking single parent. A single parent to me is somebody who's doing everything. They wearing all the hats. That's a single parent to me. But if y'all broke up, y'all co-parenting, y'all not single parents. So I think that should be a conversation to be had. You're not a single parent unless you're doing it completely on your own. The other parent is not there. They're not active. They're not handling their business. You're not a fucking single parent. If the parent is active, you're co-parenting. I just wanted to say that again so it's understood. You're not a single parent. Every child does very much deserve to have both the biological mother and the biological father in their lives. But again, this bitch is silly. She doesn't have children by anybody. She's never, I can tell in her demeanor and the conversation that she's never had anybody get her pregnant, leave her with the baby. You feel me? I can tell. Her life is different. And that's okay. That's okay. A lot of people would not understand, or it won't register in your head unless you're actually going through it. I want her to look at the statistics of how many single mothers, and you cannot always get it right. That's not the reality of the world. You're not always gonna get it fucking right. Man, you might get it right the second time or the third time, but you're not always gonna get it right the first time. What I am, hey hun, I see you. What's up? But you're not always gonna get it right the first time. You're not. Sometimes situations happen, and situations happen. And she's saying protect yourself before you have sex. I could see her saying that, right? I could see her saying that. I could see that being what she says, get it right the first time. But again, life happens. Me and my daughter's father was not a situation where we just met and we had sex and I got pregnant. Me and my daughter's father were friends for 12 years before we ever had her. And she's 11 years old now. You just don't know what your situation might be. And I feel like that's very unfair of you, young lady, who probably, I don't know her situation completely, but probably does not have children. Hold on. Hey, bro. Love you, sis. Speak that real shit. You know I'm always coming to hunt it. Like, I'm not gonna bring it any kind of way because people are delusional in this world. She said, get it right the first time. How? I mean, other than protecting yourself, which you should do. I very much agree with that. You should definitely protect yourself. But let's just say, let me give you a situation. Let's just say, for example, y'all hook up, y'all use condoms. But the condom breaks and you happen to get pregnant. And you're not one of those people who believe in abortion. Then what do, Jack? What happens? You have a baby. Now y'all have a baby together. And maybe the father decides that he does not want to be around. He does not want to be. What do, Jack? I'm going to give you another scenario. Let's just say, I'm going to go back to the condom breaking. The chick gets pregnant. And the dude wants to be there for the child, but the mother is retarded. What do? You don't really have no choice in how the Most High brings it to you. But you have a choice once you decide to have that baby. You have a choice on what kind of parent you're going to be. You can't basically get it right the first time. What? Let's look at this chick again. Let's see who is telling us to get it right the first time. Hold on. I'm going to bring this bitch back on the camera. Okay. And we going to listen to what she said. Because get it right the first time, really? I like this really, I'm wet and wired. And this bothered me because she could never, she don't have kids. All right. Oh, wait. And let me pull myself back on screen real quick. So get it right the first time. Maybe your life was set up where, and I hate to do this, but I'm going to do it because I got to keep it a buck, and that's what I do on this podcast. Maybe in your life, and I'm going to tell you, I didn't have my child until I was 32, and it was impossible to get it right the first time. I got it right the first time, bitch. I got it right because I gave birth to an amazing little woman, because she's maturing. I don't want to keep calling her a little girl. I got it right the first time. Maybe not with the right man, but I got it right with the kid that I gave birth to. I couldn't ask for a bigger blessing than what I got. And any other blessings that come after her, and I don't expect any. I'm almost 44, so I really don't expect any more kids. But the kid that I was able to have in my late years, 32, I had her when I was 32. I couldn't choose. God chose who her father was going to be. He didn't say it was going to be easy. He didn't say that everything was going to be perfect. That was never said. What was said was, I'm going to give you a gift. And in this gift, you can either receive it or not receive it. And I chose to receive it, and it's the best thing I ever fucking did in my life. I get tired of the narrative of, don't get pregnant. Listen, I say don't get pregnant early. I don't say don't get pregnant. I say try to figure out what your life is first. I'm never going to say don't bring forth the fruit that the Most High blessed us with, though. That's some bullshit. And so she really bothered me a lot. I'm irritated with this broad and everything that she had to say, and I did not know where I was going with this wet and wired Wednesday, but I'm wet and I'm wired. And this chick right here, this chick, I had to make sure I was going in the right direction. This chick, I'm not pulling her up on my screen no more. This chick has me wired. You have no clue. And that's how you can tell she does not have kids. Because you have no clue what life is like. What journey is the Most High sets forth for you. You have no fucking clue. You can't have a clue. Because you just said this stupid ass shit. Now, and I'm going to wish this blessing on you, young lady. I'm going to wish this blessing on. I'm not going to wish it in them terms. I'm going to wish this blessing on you, though. I'm going to wish that you become a parent. That's it. Nothing else. I could tack on all the extra shit and say all the bullshit that comes along with y'all know where my mind is at right now. I hope y'all know where my mind is at right now. But I'm not wishing the extras. I'm just wishing that she becomes a parent and then she understands what life is like. And God, the Most High, the most powerful, will tell you when it's time for you. It took me a long time, 32 years. And then I became a parent. And I understand what it is. And I walk that journey every day. I happen to be blessed with an amazing, amazing child. That is mine. She came from my womb. No epidural, breastfed, super genius. You feel me? I couldn't ask for a better kid. I couldn't. And I don't know what she's going to be later on in life. I have hints. I felt like she's going to be in the art world, but I don't know who she's going to be. But what I do know is that's the best thing I could have ever. Fuck her. Fuck the person who's raising her with me. Sometimes you don't always have another person to raise your child with. And that's the understanding that we need to, you know what I mean? But I'm going to keep. Why? What's wrong? Why are we keeping our mouth shut? We don't keep our mouth shut on the show. We talk shit, bro. We talk about it. Talk about it. Drop a comment. I want your ass back on us. I need to hear your what you gotta say. But it's not always set up for us to be in a great situation where everybody is harmonious. Sometimes you have to be just the person with the harmony. You have to be, I'm a Libra, so I bring balance. But sometimes you have to make that shit work for what the fuck is gonna work. And you have to have the true understanding that life is what life brings you. That chick don't have no kids. Everything that she said was some shit from a chick with no children. Get it right the first time. Bitch, how could you? You could never, ever understand. Sometimes you think you got it right the first time, and it's not what it is. Just shut the fuck up. If you're not in this situation where you could truly understand, I need you to shut the fuck up. I need people to stop going around thinking that they got all the fucking answers, because you fucking don't. I don't have all the answers. True, but she ain't even my hater, bro. So my brother is on here tonight, and he said you always gonna have a hater. Fuck the haters, y'all. That's what I had to learn in my life. Wait, let me finish. Let me demolish this bitch and then let me move on to the haters. But you can never ever figure out the Most High worker, how the Most High worker. You could never ever fucking figure out what it's gonna be. You don't have the answer, Sway. So shut the fuck up. And I hope she have a kid, and I'm not gonna wish all the other shit on her. All right, so you always gonna have a hater. I do believe, but you know what? What I understand about always having a hater is this: if you got a hater, motherfucker, you doing some shit right. And that's what it is. I really believe that shit. If you got a hater, you doing some shit right. So I welcome my haters. I do. You're welcome. Come on in. And I want you to talk shit to me so I can talk shit back to you. I want you to say whatever you feel like you got to get off your chest. Say it to me, and I'm going to say it back to you. Okay. That bitch don't know we've been through what we've been through. And that's the part you can't judge nobody. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I swear to God, she don't have no kids. I swear to God. She has no kids, and I feel like she kind of, if she's not young, then she just ain't been in a situation where nobody wanted to impregnate her or nobody has slipped up and impregnated. She don't have no kids, yo. She don't know what life truly is. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit bothered me so much. I did not know where I was going with this conversation tonight. But she is my target tonight. Bitch, you don't have no kids. You don't know that sometimes in life shit happens and you become a parent. She can't possibly understand what that is. She couldn't. You can't. She said, the bitch said, choose right the first time. Nigga, life don't happen like that. Life don't happen. Sometimes you might be choosing, but God is going to choose what you need to have. You can't say choose right the first time. And then if the Most High chooses for you to be in that situation, what do you do? What do you do? I'm pro-life, but I'm also pro-choice. You feel me? For me personally, if that happens to me, I'm not getting rid of my kids. I love they my kids. The Most High meant for them to be here, but it's not gonna be like, I don't know. It's a weird situation. Let me see. What the fuck is she, Hillary Banks? This ain't the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's not. It's really not. That's why I feel like she's a dinghead, and all of the shit she said out of her mouth was like, what? That's why I played it back a couple of times, because I really wanted to have an understanding of what she was trying to say. So you saying life don't happen, there are no life happenstances, and shit just don't happen. Bitch. Like I said, I'm pro-choice, but I'm pro-life. I'm kind of like, that's the one gray area you're going to get me in, because nobody going to tell me I can't have a kid that I want to have, and nobody's not going to tell me that I can say, no, I don't want to have a kid. You feel me? But at the end of the day, that choose the right, like choose correctly the first time, bitch. You ain't, where you been at? You sheltered as fuck. No, you're sheltered. And I just want to stand on, you're very sheltered. I gotta show somebody, yo, bro, she is Hillary Banks, yo, bro. Cause what? You gotta live life to understand what life is, yo. I swear. But I gotta show some love, and I'm about to do that right now. This broad, I think that's what really bothered me the most, was that, like, bitch. So I hate when people try to tell people who they should be. You feel me? You don't know what my life is. You don't know what life I'm living. You don't know what my circumstances is. Like, how you going to tell me what my life should be? Who I should choose to have my children by? Who are you to say any of that? It just baffled me. So this Wet and Wired Wednesday, I was a lot more wired than I was a lot more wired. Hold on. Than I wanted to be, but this broad was giving me, I want to punch her in the face. That's what she was giving me. Hold on. We get ready to get to the love real quick, though. I feel like we need to go to love real quick and clear our energy and all of that out, because this broad made me angry tonight and I had to read her for filth because I was like, what? All right. Love. Hold on. So let's get to it. My top 6: the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Germany, and Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you, babies. I love you. Hi, I love you, poops. Thank you for being faithful and loyal. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Switzerland, Canada, Mexico, Austria, and Philippines, and Kenya. I love you. Thanks. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Japan, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, and Venezuela, baby. But we got a new one we got a new one. Welcome to the Czech Republic. What's up, baby? I see you. I love it. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, and I love it. And so I gotta show my love to everybody that downloads this podcast and listens. I know that not everything that I say you're gonna agree with. Some things I say you're probably not gonna agree with, but there are many things that I say that you probably would agree with. So thank you for checking this podcast. It's been a minute since I did a Wet and White Wednesday, because like I said, my life has been, because I'm a single mom and I be out here holding it down for my kid, and I love my kid, and that's the best thing I could have ever did. And I didn't get to choose. The Most High chose for me, and I'm grateful for him choosing for me. Shut up, bro. Like, I hate dummies, yo. They don't work for me. They don't work for me at all. But what she said, everything that she said bothered me. Choose right the first time. How, Sway? I hope she becomes a mom, not a single mom. I hope that she finds a man that wants to marry her, and that they have children together, and they decide to raise a family. And even in that, it's hard. You feel me? I'm personally a woman who has been married. I didn't have my child while I was married. The Most High didn't mean for me to have my child while I was married. But I hope she gets married and have children. And I hope she chooses right the first fucking time. I hope that she chooses, or if she already, because I don't know her, so she might already have kids. I hope that it works out for you and everything is picture perfect and goes the way that you see it going. I wish you, and I'm not being talky, I really, really deep down from the bottom of my heart would hope and wish you, I guess we would say the American dream. I don't know, but I hope that you get everything that you expect everybody, all of these billions and billions and trillions of people in the world, to abide by, because that's not life, and it's some bullshit. And I don't like what you said. It bothered me very, very much, and I just need you to understand that it just bothered me, because bitch, you not living in reality, and it bothers me. I'm sorry. It made me sick. I got some things to say. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit, but I'm pushing through it and I'm making it happen. First things first. If you would like to come on the show, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. I do check my emails, but it's been busy lately. So make sure you hit me up and we'll work some things out to make it happen. The phone line is always open, 443-850 4828, 443-850-4828. You can drop a comment, you can drop a link, you know what I mean? Like, you can ask me to drop the link, I will. Just be on your best behavior, because I don't want to have to read you for filth. I don't. if I play a video on this podcast, know that I have permission to play it. I would not play it if I did not. And we got some heat coming this Fire Friday. I swear we do. I get the mix before y'all get it. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Listen, my DJ the shit. I look forward for every mix that he sends me. I swear I do. I'm not going to go. Yes, I am. If you're looking for me, I am on IG, Miss underscore, well, at Miss underscore, all lowercase, at Miss underscore ambitiously ENT, on Facebook, ambitiously ambitiously, at ambitiously you'll find me, and on YouTube is ambitiously the podcast. That's where we are. That's what we do. If you're looking for us, you can find it. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Every like, every share, and every subscription is greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. I love you all for that. Check out the website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com, because it's not just the podcast, baby. I'm a kingmaker. I build brands. That's what I do. If you would like to donate to the show, $ capital LURLUCIDITY, Lore Lucidity. Lore the man, lucid. Lore, lucid. Lore Lucidity. Lore them, and clearly that's what it means. Check out the podcast. We have so many episodes. I think we not at quite at 500 episodes, but we getting close. You feel me? So there's a lot there for you to check out. Numerous interviews, good shows. Just go check us out and show love. You feel me? Like, we got a comment. I'm hungry. You coming to cook for me? Nigga, not tonight. You got me messed up. I'm trying to say some things. I'm trying to get out of here. And you trying to get... Shut up! Anyway, that's my brother, y'all. If you see this on the screen, Tyrone Duncan Jr., that's my little brother. And I always cook for him, and he need to shut up. Shut up. I'm not cooking nothing. Especially at this hour of the night. Nigga, you better find something. We are on Patreon. You should become a member. I really recommend that, because it's a lot of things on Patreon that you can't get for free. So become a member. Patreon/ambitiously ENT. Yeah, I think you should become a member. We also have a channel on viewit.com at ambitiously ENT. That's where you can check us. This Fire Friday is getting ready to get crazy. My DJ gave us a crazy ass mix, so I'm gonna put his shit up right now. It'll be scrolling across the screen on Fire Friday as well. If you are a hip hop head for real, Fire Friday is where you need to be. It's some heat. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna tell you anymore, but it's some heat coming this Fire Friday. My DJ is the shit, and nobody not going to tell me that he is not. His information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You see it. It's go DJ, because that's my DJ. My DJ the shit. So other things I need to say before I get up out of here, because it's a lot of things I need to say, but let me get right before I say them. So first things first, mind your business, except on Media Mondays. I missed this Media Monday because my baby graduated, and it was totally about her, and we did all the things that she wanted to do. But mind your business unless it's Media Monday, where I tell you everybody else's business. But in these streets, mind your business. It's a dangerous, dangerous world out there. And there's a difference between minding your business and staying in your lane. I keep telling y'all that, and I'm going to keep drilling in your head until I can't drill it no more. And I'll get to the difference in a minute. Love your babies, hug your babies, tell your babies that they are the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. You are the first line of encouragement. When they walk out the door for school, if you're not saying that to them, you crazy. They our future. They gonna get ready to build what we live in right now. So just encourage them. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do at NASA. I don't know. I don't work there. It's space. I don't work there. If they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them to be the best pit boss, NASCAR driver, or commentator, or whatever the hell they do over there at NASCAR. I don't know. I've never worked there either. But the point is, encourage them to be the greatest them. They need that from us. It starts with us. Stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your fucking lane. And you jump in my lane, I swear you're going to get this. You don't want that. I promise you want her. She's sweet, cute, cuddly, lovable. She all of them things. You get the other one that's ugly. Or at least her. Because baby, if I'm purring, I'm a happy girl. You want me to be purring. But staying in your lane is very important. Because what usually happens is a collision, and who the fuck needs that? Nobody needs a collision. Nobody needs a collision. So just stay in your lane. Standing is the difference between standing in your lane and minding your business. You can be nosy from afar. But when you jump in other people's lanes, you're usually including yourself into some shit that you don't need to be included in. Stay in your lane. Hold on. This last part is very important. Very important. I got dry mouth and it got to my throat. The last thing that I'm going to say to unite is choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle to be fought. Every battle is not yours to fight. Choose your battles wisely. Worry about the war because there's a war going on outside. Don't forget to tune in Fire Friday because we got some heat coming. I'm going to rest my voice all day tomorrow just so I could be ready for the heat. I promise you. I need to rest my voice, but because I did a lot this week, but it's coming. Fire Friday. I promise you it's coming. Let me get him off the screen. I done gave him all the love and all the Fire Friday is coming. But be safe out here. It's a Wednesday night. I don't know what y'all getting into, but just be safe out here. I love you. Be safe. Good night.